Hey, welcome everyone to the Sunday El Jefe show, man. How's everybody doing? Happy to see everybody coming in to the into the live chat. So shout out to all the people that showed up early. Appreciate every single one of you. As you guys saw in the thumbnail and in the title for today's live review, we're going to be taking a look at the Moondrop Alice, which are the latest set of true wireless earbuds or true wireless IEMs coming from our friends over at Moondrop. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. So it's going to be the usual for my regular degulars, the squad, the Jefe fam that always comes through for the live shows. It's going to be the usual. We're going to do a live review. So I'm not going to be responding to the chat during that time, but afterwards, we're definitely going to do the live shenanigans, the usual Q&A stuff. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me and hanging out for that stuff. We got a lot to talk about with these Moondrop Alice, despite the fact that they don't have a ton of features. So we're going to get into it here in just a sec. But huge shout out to the moderators. Holla at your boy, Barry Johnson, coming through, always holding it down for me. Shout out to all the channel members, all the people with the green names and the little Jefe heads next to their name. Those are the channel members, the Jefe fam. I appreciate you guys continuing to support me. It's greatly appreciated. Also, we've got the links for the merch for the PALOMA shirts. They're all going to be in the description and in the pinned comment for anybody who wants to help us continuing to help put food on the table for people. Highly appreciated. So, but yeah, with that sort of said, let's go ahead and start getting into the review. So as I said before, my moderators, I appreciate you guys holding it down. You guys could be doing anything on the Sunday and you guys are here hanging with me, and it's greatly appreciated. So always remember to support those people that support you, and these are my people. So I really do appreciate you guys. All right, so let me do a quick camera check here. So we got the top down. All right, we got the close up right here. Let's do it. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get it popping. So let's do it. The Moondrop Alice are the latest set of true wireless IEMs from Moondrop, packing the same drivers as the Moondrop Kato, excellent battery life along with a flagship Qualcomm chipset. But who are the Moondrop Alice really for? And can they actually compete with the wired IEMs at the same price point? In this video, I'll be answering those questions along with giving you my complete review and some unfiltered thoughts. I'll also be including mic samples towards the end, so be sure to stick around. So let's get right into it. So now let me go ahead and get this box out of the way. Big old box that it comes with. These are the actual earbuds. I mean, look at the size of this box compared to the size of these earbuds. It's pretty wild. So these are the earbuds themselves in their charging case. Let me go ahead and punch in a little bit there so you can see it a little bit better. And there you have the actual earbuds themselves. So there they are. But connection wise, let's talk about that Bluetooth connection. So these are featuring Bluetooth 5.2 with SBC, AAC, and aptX adaptive as their connection codecs. You know, they are using a flagship Qualcomm SoC, so we definitely want to have aptX adaptive on deck. Now, these paired up very easily with both my Asus Zenfone 9 and my iPhone 14 Pro Max, so no issues there whatsoever. Now, when it comes to Bluetooth range, I managed to get right about 36 feet, or I believe it was a little bit over 10 meters, almost 11 meters in Bluetooth range. And that's just me wearing the earbuds, leaving my phone on my desk and walking away. So pretty solid when it comes to range. So no issues with dropouts or anything like that. And then also a kind of a surprise feature here for the Moondrop Alice is that they do feature multi-point connectivity, and it doesn't say it anywhere on any of the specs, any of the websites. But one thing I noticed is when I was testing them, I had them paired up to my iPhone, had them paired up to my Asus Zenfone 9. I realized that they were actually both connected to both at the same time. And I was like, wait, what the heck? Pause music on one and, hit play and I would hear it. Pause the music, hit play on the other one and I would hear it. So they actually have multi-point connectivity. I didn't realize it, but it is there. So pretty interesting. Now, In addition to this, we also have single usage mode on the Moondrop Alice, and that's where you can use each earbud individually while the other one is charging in the case. But it was a little clunky, sometimes the music would stop when I would put one of the earbuds back into his case. And then the music would start playing after a couple seconds, but it was just a little weird that would happen every once in a while. Didn't happen every single time, but it did happen. So just something that I wanted to bring up. And then when it comes to lag or latency, with the Moondrop Alice, it is minimal lag or latency regardless of whichever app. Hulu, YouTube, Netflix, doesn't really matter. When you're watching videos, there's no issues with lag or anything like that. When it comes to casual gaming, no problem. I was playing some Call of Duty, no issues with that whatsoever, but there is no low latency or gaming mode built into these earbuds. So if you are a competitive gamer, then I would suggest sticking to Moondrop's wired IEMs as opposed to anything wireless at this time. But just wanted to make that perfectly clear. Now, let's move into comfort and the actual earbuds themselves. So let me go ahead and go back to the top down. Let's go ahead and pull these out right here. And this way we can take a look. Now, these are not small earbuds. I mean, not as big as some other ones on the market, but these are not exactly the tiniest earbuds out there. And they do kind of have a bit of a funky shape, if I'm being completely honest, you know, a little bit of a funky shape. So one of the things that I noticed in their marketing was that they prioritized the acoustic structures over the battery and the other components involved in true wireless earbuds. So they wanted to make sure that the sound quality was, you know, there from the ground up, with, you know, the battery and everything else kind of being secondary to all of that, which is kind of an interesting approach. I guess they're kind of going for that uncompromised sound, but I believe that's what led them to this kind of oddball shape. But just wanted to make that clear. I think that's what is happening there. But this is all in hopes, like I said, of giving you the best sound quality possible. At least that was the goal. But now let me go ahead and drop them in my ears, and this way you guys can see what they look like. So these are not for, like if you got small ears, these may not be the right ones for you, but let me go ahead and pop them in. I've got large ears, so let's do that. All right, that way you can see it for yourself. Yes, these are some chunky boys. You can see them from the front. But yeah, they are some chunky boys, but I wanted you guys to be able to see what they actually look like in my ears. So yeah. Not the tiniest of earbuds on the market. So just wanted to make that clear. But for me personally, with my large ears, comfort has been fine. But comfort and fitment are highly subjective, so user experience may vary. Now, the Alice, they do use a wide bore tip design. Let me see if I can get that to focus in here. So that is a wide bore tip, similar to what you get on in-ear monitors. So tip size is going to be a little bit bigger than what you're accustomed to on your standard true wireless earbuds. So that being the case, if you have tiny ear canals, these may not be a good fit for you. So I want to make sure that that is completely clear. Now, when it comes to grip, so grip for me has been excellent. And this always comes down to tip choice and material. That's what always comes down to when it comes to grip. Now, Moondrop, they actually included two different style tips with these earbuds. So the ones that I have on here now, these are the Moondrop spring tips. So these are like a softer silicone type of a tip, but they also included these new ones that I don't see a name for them. I don't see them on their website or on Shenzhen's website, but these are like a thicker silicone, all clear with a thicker stem, which is kind of interesting. They kind of have a more sticky feel to them. Now, out of these two, I actually ended up preferring the spring tips out of both of these options. The thicker, stickier ones, they're more similar to like the Asla tips. That's kind of what they're more similar to. But overall, the spring tips actually ended up working much better for me personally when it came to that. And you get 3 sizes of each. So they did include, you know, basically 3 of the spring tips, 3 of the sticky tips. So you do have a ton of different options when it comes to those. So overall, grip was pretty good. I didn't have any trouble with them like falling out of my ears or anything like that. But definitely you want to make sure you try all the different tip options and tip sizes to make sure you're going to get a good seal and some good grip in your ears. So always do that. Do yourself that favor and do that every single time with every set of earbuds. Now, when it comes to sleep is not really going to be a recommendation for me with these earbuds. These are a bit of a chunker, you know, so unless you're just a total back sleeper, then yeah, you could pretty much wear anything. Headphones, earbuds, doesn't really matter. But they're a bit too big. They stick out a bit too much for comfortable side sleep. And then not to mention, you do have touch controls and that could be a problem if you sleep with your hands under your head. So I would not be recommending the Moondrop Alice for people who want a set of earbuds for sleeping. And then lastly, we have body-borne noises, and that's basically where you can hear your heartbeat or your footsteps when you're wearing these. With a proper seal, I can totally hear my heartbeat and my footsteps when I try to take them for a walk. There's no active noise cancellation here, so there really is no way of reducing this noise. So if you're planning on using these for like workouts and stuff, I would probably tell you to look elsewhere, because for that, not really, these aren't really made for that purpose. And in addition to this, there's also no published IP rating on these earbuds. Now, that's not to say that they aren't water resistant in some form or way, but because there is no published rating, I can't recommend them for people who want to use them for sports or workouts. So just wanted to make that very, very clear. Now, let's move over to the controls. And this is one of those things where this is one of my gripes, or one of my main gripes with these earbuds. So the Moondrop Alice here, they do feature touch controls. But honestly, with the implementation that was done here, I think they would have been better with button controls, but I'll get into that in just a sec. You do have a single touch, a double touch, and a long press. And that gives you options like play pause, skip track forward and back, answer and phone calls, and then activating or deactivating the VDSF Plus feature. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the sound quality. Now, sadly, these controls cannot be customized or adjusted, and there are still no options for volume control, despite the fact that there is an app for these earbuds, and I'll talk about that in just a sec. So the touch controls were definitely one of the bigger pain points for me with the Moondrop Alice. At first, I thought the touch controls were just like unresponsive, with the exception of the long press. Like I could always get the long press to work, but single and double just wouldn't work. And I'm like, what's going on here? It turns out that you need to have music playing for the playback controls to work. It's like, wait, what? This is a serious issue for me, because this means that you can pause the music while it's playing, but once it's paused, you can't make it play again because the controls no longer work since you stopped the music. Like, wait, are you serious? Are you serious right now? So to be fair, it's entirely possible that this could be an issue with my review sample, but I don't believe this is the case. And truth be told, I think these would have been better with simple button controls. But I'll talk a bit more about this in the constructive criticism section, but just wanted to throw this out there. Controls, definitely a major gripe, a major pain point for me with the Moondrop Alice. So now let me go ahead and let me pull these up. Let's go ahead and bring over the trusty Zenfone 9. You can see this bad boy right here. That's my Zenfone 9. And that is a wedding picture of my beautiful wife, PALOMA. God rest her soul. And let's bring up the Moondrop Link app. So this app is available for both iOS and Android devices. So you do have that available for both. Let's see if we can bring up the Alice's here. Here we go. Give them a sec, and there we have it. So you open up the app, you're going to see a pic of the earbuds themselves. It's going to give you some info along with the firmware version on the earbuds themselves. So right now I've got them on the latest, the 1.2.0. So below this, you've got over the air, and this is where you can select the different firmware versions for these earbuds. You've got the tuning configuration. So you have to have music playing for this to show. There's another bug. So you have to have music playing for this to show. So let me go ahead and pull up Qobuz. Let's go ahead and play some music so that we can get this to actually show. So now that music's playing, you can see the 10 different EQ options here. Moondrop Target, Austria, Brooklyn, Hokkaido, in-ear Target, Munich, Tokyo, Vienna. So for me, out of all of these 10, the only ones that I liked were Moondrop Target and in-ear. In-ear is by far my favorite, but those are my favorite ones out of all of these. And then after that, you also have this right here where it's just kind of some text, but I can't tell what it is, but that's your graphic EQ. So this is where you can go in and you can actually make actual fine-tune adjustments to the EQ if you want to do that. For me personally, I couldn't get them to sound any better than the in-ear Target by using the custom EQ, so I just reset it and just left it alone. I was just making things worse personally, so just wanted to make that clear. And then below this, you have product description, and this is essentially just a manual for this. And then you have the about, and this gives you the privacy policy, user policy. I'm using app version 1.3.3. Now, this is my second gripe with the app. Now, as of the making of this video, the versions of this app that are available for both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store are versions 1.2 on both of those. And this is an older version of the firmware that doesn't have the graphic EQ, which to me, I'm like, wait, what the heck? So I basically had to go to Moondrop's website. I had to download the APK for version 1.3.3 that actually supports the parametric EQ. Hopefully Moondrop will add this latest version of the app to both app stores soon, but as of the making of this video, the two that I downloaded were the older versions of the app. In the meantime, I will be leaving a link to this APK in the description. I forgot to do it before the stream, but I will be adding it in, so we'll make sure that you have the ability to get that the proper APK as needed. Sadly, there is still no ability to do like control customization here, even though on some of their older models, I could have swore the Sparks and some of the other ones had ability to change controls and stuff. So yeah, just a little bit weird. I know that Moondrop is a smaller manufacturer, but we definitely have some improvements, some room for improvement when it comes to the app support. So definitely wanted to make that clear. Now, you don't have to get the app to get these earbuds to work. You definitely don't have to, but if you want to take advantage of the different tuning options, then it's definitely something that you're going to want to go ahead and do. And like I said, it's available for both iOS and Android. So just wanted to make that clear. So now let's move in to some of the performance of the Moondrop Alice themselves. So let me pop them back into their case here. Sorry about the extra noise. Had them just kind of going so that we could actually see what's going on in the app. So here we have them once again. So let's get into the battery and the case. Now, Moondrop, they are claiming that you can get 8 hours on a single charge with an additional 40 hours in the charging case. So a total of about 48 hours, which is actually surprisingly good. Now, in my own testing, and I forgot to make a slide for this, in my own testing, I managed to get 8 hours and 21 minutes on a single charge. And that was at 75% volume using the aptX adaptive codec. So over 8 hours on a single charge at 75% volume is excellent. Now there's no noise cancellation, there's no transparency modes. There's no need to test for any of that randomness. But overall, excellent battery life so far. Recharging, no problems with that whatsoever. The case has plenty of battery life left in it. So yeah, just wanted to make sure that was clear. Now, sadly, as far as I know, we don't have any sort of fast charging on board with these guys. Not sure what's going on with that, but that wasn't in any of the paperwork, so I didn't see it in there. As far as charging the actual case itself, you do have a USB-C port right back here, and they also support wireless charging. So if you want to check the wireless charging, sadly, there are no external LEDs. So you basically would have to open them up, and there's LEDs right here that'll glow. They'll kind of breathe on and off when it's wirelessly charging. So, but it does work. It actually totally does work. So you do have both of those options when it comes to charging the battery case for the Moondrop Alice. So, being that there's no transparency mode, there's no active noise cancellation mode or any of that stuff, we're going to go straight into the sound quality section. But first, let's start with volume. So the Moondrop Alice get dumb loud. So in my testing, I actually managed to get 119 decibels flat. 119. So very, that's dummy loud. Like it's usually I'm listening to these right around 50 or 60%, but they are getting quite loud. So more than enough volume for your volume junkies, for people who are hard of hearing. Not going to be a problem when it comes to the actual volume level of these earbuds. So yeah. And then just before we jump into the full sound quality section, the shirt that I'm wearing right now is the new design that we created to honor Paloma, my wife, who recently passed away. And Paloma, she was the most amazing woman, the most amazing wife a guy could ever ask for. And she supported my YouTube journey more than anyone else. So I wanted to honor her memory by donating 100% of the proceeds of this merchandise design to the Alameda County Community Food Bank. And if you would like to help, please check out the link in the video description. We have tees, ladies shirts, and hoodies available in all sizes from small to 5X, and it all goes towards putting food on the table for local families in need. We've already managed to help provide more than 600 meals since this design has gone live. So please continue to help us out and make this happen for local families during the holidays. So huge thank you to Beats for Hope. Huge thank you to DJ Bionic for coming up with the design, and a huge thank you for you for your time. So thanks. So let's move into the sound quality section. Now, the Moondrop Alice, let me see if I can punch in a little bit tighter once again there. The Moondrop Alice, they are using the same the same drivers that are found in their flagship Moondrop Kato right here, which are still my favorite IEMs at this $200-ish price point. So they're using the same drivers. As a side note, like I said, they are my favorite, my favorite IEMs in my collection, even all the way up until this point. Now, sound quality, or say, let's say, if sound quality was the number one goal of the Moondrop Alice, in my personal opinion, they absolutely did succeed. Now, there are 10 EQ presets, as I said before, but most of them didn't sound very good, except for the Moondrop Target and In-Ear Target. So that's one of the things that I wanted to mention, because with the In-Ear Target being my favorite, that's what I use for all of this testing moving forward. So let's go ahead and break that sound quality down. So first, let's start with the bass, as usual. So here with the Moondrop Alice, you've got excellent clean sub bass response with excellent rumble as needed. It hits deep, but it gets out without any muddiness in my testing. So not a bunch of distortion, regardless of what kind of track I was using to test them out. So whether it was a real drum kit or 808s, the bass remains well controlled without getting bloated or just sounding, messed up. So none of that stuff going on here. Now, one of the test tracks that I used to test these out for bass was You Right by Doja Cat featuring The Weeknd. Now, this song has a steady bass line throughout, and the Alice were able to deliver the bass line and the kicks without compromising on the vocals. And then for sub bass, I use my go-to track, Bamboo by E40. Excellent. Just definitely a bass head approved earbud if that's what you want it for. Not really what it's made for, but it can still satisfy. Now let's move over to the mid-range. Now, mid-range on the Moondrop Alice is exactly what I expected from Moondrop. The vocals are more on the forward side, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Male and female vocals sound natural and warm without being in your face. Same with guitars, cellos, and saxophones. Now, the test track that I use here was Me Voy a Quitar de En Medio by El Rey, Vicente Fernandez, God rest his soul. Now, Chente's voice is legendary, and with the mariachi backing him up, this song can really showcase how well the Alice's mid-range has been tuned. So something to give a try. Now, moving over to the treble, and treble here is bright and clear. There's no shouting, no shoutiness, no sibilance, nothing like that in my testing. There's excellent detail and surprising airiness in the sound as well. Instrument separation and imaging are also on point. Now, soundstage is spacious, but it's more left and right than 360. So it's not like that spatial audio kind of thing. It's just more, you get that wide width to the sound itself. Now, a little bit more on that is this VDSF Plus that I was talking about earlier. VDSF Plus is supposed to expand that soundstage, and for me, when I tested it out, it actually it kind of gave it a spatial-ish audio feel, because the soundstage normally is more left and right and wide, but when you hit VDSF Plus, it kind of made it feel more around you. So overall, a little bit better when it comes to soundstage, but it kind of compromised the sound a little bit, so I actually end up leaving that function off personally, but something you definitely want to try if you do have these. But overall, the treble quality with the Moondrop Alice is excellent in my personal opinion. And the test track that I used here was Lithium by Nirvana. The snares, the cymbals sound excellent without being harsh. And if you have the Moondrop Alice, or if you have them ordered, definitely give that song a listen. So overall sound quality with the Moondrop Alice is excellent in my personal opinion. Considering that 90% of the wireless market is made up of consumer-friendly and bass-heavy earbuds, it's nice to have an alternative option with higher-end drivers and more focus on sound quality. So, are these the new king for sound quality? It actually really depends on your own personal preference. For balanced, Harman-tuned true wireless earbuds like AKG, Samsung, Final Audio, or Lipertech, then yes, the Moondrop Alice are the king for sound quality. But if, for the rest of the market, like if you're into Soundcore, JBL, Beats, Soundpeats, stuff like that, then no, because they don't deliver the dynamic sound that you get from those types of earbuds. These are two different flavors that we are referring to here. And it's nice to have different options. Now, another question that definitely comes up a lot that I've been seeing all over the internet, because they're using the Kato drivers. So people want to know, how do the Alice compare to the Moondrop Kato in their wired version? For me, they do live up to the sound quality and tuning of the Moondrop Kato, and it's a worthy option if you're looking for a wireless solution with Kato-like sound. But I want to make this completely clear. The Kato are still the superior out of these two. Now, when testing the Kato connected to my amp stack with good source audio, the difference in dynamic range is very, very clear. And you can drive these with more power if you want, so you have that option. But if you want that wireless solution, then the Alice are a good choice. Now, the other question that comes up is, who are these even for, right? Who are the Moondrop Alice for? The Alice are for people who only care about sound quality with their wireless listening solution. The type of person who only needs their buds to play music well. And that's it. They don't care about controls. They don't care about the app. They don't care about noise cancellation. They don't care about gaming mode or any of that other stuff. All they care about is uncompromised sound in a wireless package. If that's you, then this is going to be a good option for you. If you still want all of the other flagship features, then you have a lot of other options on the market available to you at this time. So now let's get into some constructive criticism. This is the but section from the video title. So the constructive criticism here for Moondrop is going to be, first, the lack of the parametric EQ in the app on the Google Play Store at the time of making this video. Since I had to sideload it, I think having people kind of have to do that right now is a bit of a big ask, but I'm hoping that this latest version of the app will make it to the App Store soon. I know sometimes there's approval processes that have to happen, so just being fair, but I want to make you aware of that. If your Alice's arrive early and you don't have access to the EQ, that could be what's going on. I already spoke about this in the app section, so I'm not going to repeat myself as far as that goes. Secondly, the playback controls being unresponsive unless music is already playing, the lack of control customization, and then also the same being for the EQ, where music has to play in order for these functions to work. So now let me take a sec here. I want to speak directly to the owners and engineers over at Moondrop. This is a huge oversight when it comes to the control scheme of these earbuds. This is something that I feel that you can easily remedy via a firmware update if you truly care about your customer's experience when using these earbuds. Considering the premium price of the Moondrop Alice, this control functionality or lack thereof is simply unacceptable. There are earbuds on the market that cost $20 that can implement touch controls correctly. I know that true wireless earbuds are not your usual product offering, but some due diligence is needed to make sure that the customer's listening experience is not impeded in any way. The whole point of the Alice is to bring sound to the market with no compromises, right? No gimmicks, just sound. That's what it says in the marketing material. But if I can't play the music after pausing, then we have a problem. It takes more than just good sound to make a good set of true wireless earbuds. If you're going to forego the advanced features and keep things basic, then you have to make the basics perfect. You have to nail them. So I really hope that you guys hear me and accept my constructive criticism with an open mind. And I'm also open to conversations with you directly if that's what you want. At the end of the day, I want everybody to win. I want the customers to win. I want Moondrop to win. So hopefully you guys can hear that and accept my constructive criticism in this way. But yeah, so now with that out of the way, let's get into some call samples. I'm actually putting them up against the Soundcore Liberty 4 and the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro for this mic test. So let's jump straight into it. All right, so here we have the microphone sample for the Moondrop Alice. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so here we have the microphone sample for the Soundcore Liberty 4. So testing, 1, 2, 3. Once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, and here we have the microphone test for the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro 2. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, once again, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Moondrop Alice in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or even a busy train station. Something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Soundcore Liberty 4 in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or maybe even a busy train station. Something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a busy bar, a crowded restaurant, or even a really busy train station. Something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As always, you're going to have to be the judge of the microphone quality down in the comment section. All right, so with those mic tests out of the way, for me personally, I think the microphones on the Alice can use a little bit of improvement personally, but that's just me. Just wanted to throw that out there. Now, for full disclosure and with all this stuff out of the way, the Shenzhen Audio were actually the ones who sent over the Moondrop Alice for testing and review purposes. However, there was no monetary compensation involved, and they were not afforded any copy approval or early access to this video prior to it being published. Now, I'm telling you this because I believe in honesty and transparency with you as the viewer, but as always, please be sure to watch multiple reviews on any product before you make that final purchase decision. If you are interested in seeing my video on another set of earbuds with excellent sound and all of the flagship features, check out the video that I'm gonna leave for you right up here on the screen. With that said, my name is Jefe, and I'm out this bitch. All right, fam. I appreciate you guys hanging with me for the review of the Moondrop Alice. I know I get a little wordy, I get a little verbose. But I wanted to make sure that a lot of that stuff was clear, especially the constructive criticism that I'm trying to give to Moondrop on how they can make these earbuds better. Because I'm pretty sure we all agree, like if you're going to make something that's just for sound quality and just do the basics, you got to nail those basics. You got to nail those basics. We shouldn't have issues with control scheme and funkiness with the app and stuff like that. It's like, nah, fam, you guys, I get like to be very clear, Moondrop is a much smaller company than people realize. They're more boutique. So they don't have like the budget that you would have from somebody like Soundcore, or somebody like that. You know what I mean? So I kind of get that there are some limitations there. But the basics of like controls and stuff like that, especially when you have a flagship SoC, I think it's the QCC 5151. So it's one of the top tier SoCs. Like we know it can be done. We know it can be done. So yeah. So just something to kind of keep in mind, but huge thank you to everybody. I saw a lot of questions pop up in the chat. I appreciate Barry and LaShawn holding it down for me. I believe I saw Rich Music Tech Reviews in the house. What's up, man? Sean Sanderson. What's up, man? Darren, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. BJ Perry in the building. What's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Snowjack's in the house. What's up, man? Brian's in the house. What's up, dude? Appreciate you coming in. Tim Windsor. What's up, brother? Let's see. Carl's in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Not a Raccoon. What up, bro? Good to see you. JGJ. It's been a minute. Good to see you here. Let's see here. Who else we got? We got Dakeno in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. Wade. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see. Who else we got? Johan's in the building. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Bradley. Island Boy in the building. What's up, man? I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Who else? We got Ace in 101. What's up, man? How you doing? What's going on? Let's see here. What else we got? Trying to move forward here. Hey, Wade, join the Jefe fam. Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. Let's play it one time for you, man. Much appreciated, bro. Joining the Jefe fam. Cannot thank you enough, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Let's see here. Yeah, you can regress older firmware versions. At least I haven't tested going backwards on it, but the fact that they still appear is kind of surprising. So maybe you can. Sean P, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hey, Dom in the building. What's up, man? Hey, Andrew, what's up, man? Good to see you. Tommy, how's it going? Daniel, how you doing? Good to see you. Michael D, what's up, man? What phone are you using that has aptX adaptive and not just a normal aptX codec? I'm using the Asus Zenfone 9. So this actually supports all the way up to Qualcomm's aptX lossless, not just adaptive, aptX lossless. So yeah, this is the reason why I have this phone. I got to make sure that if I'm going to be testing products that I have the ability to actually test them properly with the appropriate codecs. Let's see here. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? Is there distortion at max volume? If there is, I can't tell you because I'm not putting these in my ears and going max volume. 119 decibels, I'm not going to damage my hearing. So just making that clear, I don't do max volume testing. I know people still do that. They put them in their ears and they go max volume. Bro, don't do that to yourself. Like, unless you're already like partially deaf, then all right, so be it. But don't do that to yourself. 119 decibels in your ears? Nah, fam. I ain't doing that. So just letting you know. But for me, when I got them up to around like 75 or 80% volume, no distortion. So let's see here. What else we got? Uno's in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Not a Raccoon. What up, man? Appreciate you. Says the sound quality might be high tier, but with the bugs in the app and the user interface, I'd give these a pass. I don't want to fight with my earbuds to get them to work. Hey, that's fair. That is totally fair. Hey, Bart, good to see you. Good to see you. Miles Campbell, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Let's see. We got Josh Lawrence. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Let's see. Who else we got? This is kind of giving me the Moondrop Nego Cake deja vu, especially with the controls and features. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Says Soundcore crushed the call quality. Only one that cancels crazy background noise. Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's see. See here, Sean, what's up, man? How are the Stellaris? Interested to hear if it's worth venturing into planar magnetic. The Stellaris are excellent, man. I know a lot of people don't like the super bright treble on them. You can always adjust that. So some people say, oh, they're too shouty and this and that. If you're treble sensitive, don't get the Stellaris. But if you're okay with that, or if you're willing to make some EQ adjustments, then you can go that road. I think right now, if you were going to go with a planar IEM, I don't know, there's a lot of options, man. Because you got 7 hertz out there. I forgot who was the other one. Dang, there's another one that I have and I just can't remember the name of. But either way, they are good though. I really do like them. Let's see here. Yeah, you got to love your ears, man. If you hate your ears, play max volume. Hey, Derek, good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Timeless is on sale for $160 just yesterday. I think the Timeless are dropping in price. Well, obviously we had the 11/11 sales. We got Black Friday coming up here in the States. But I'm pretty sure 7 hertz has a new planar IEM coming. So fairly certain. Something to keep in mind. But yeah, I mean, so overall these are excellent. Like, just to be completely clear, listening to music with the why won't we focus? Hello. There we go. Jeez. Listen to music with the Moondrop Alice is actually a really good experience. Like, don't get it twisted. They actually sound super, super good. So that's I just want to make that completely clear. They did nail sound quality 100%. They just need to work on some of the other stuff, some of the hardware implementation and stuff like that. And then some of those bugs that we're having with them, they definitely need to kind of get that stuff sorted out. So yeah. Are we testing any Tozo 2022 earbuds? Not really. I mean, here's the thing with Tozo, and just to be completely clear with you guys, they were supposed to send me the X1 over a year ago and nothing. And then when I've asked them for other products, like the newer pro versions of their earbuds, crickets. And then once again, they reached out to me again. I think it was sometime last week or something like that about, oh, hey, do you want us to send over the X1s or whatever? I'm like, listen, I've told you guys on 5 or 6 different occasions, yes, you have all my information. I've already said yes, send them over. And they keep just giving me the runaround. I don't know what's going on with Tozo. I don't know what their deal is. So if they send them over, cool. If they don't, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the deal is with Tozo, to be completely honest. So I don't know who's running the show over there or what's been going on, but yeah, my whole thing is, like, they hit me up a while back. I think it was like a month or 2 ago where they were like, oh yeah, we're ready to ship this out to you. I'm like, all right, cool. And then crickets. And then a couple of weeks later, like, oh, hey, there's some production delays, so now we can't send them out. Like, if you don't have them in hand, don't contact me about sending them out. So that's what I'm worried about, that they just hit me up this week and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to send you the sample. Then I'm going to hear from them in a couple of weeks, like, oh, hey, we're having some sort of delay. It's like, so if Tozo wants me to check out their products, they'll ship them. Otherwise, yeah, so they make good stuff. The stuff that they have on Amazon is some good stuff, but it's like, I don't know what's going on with their team, dude. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Look, you mentioned Tozo and look who appears. That's one way you could bring Septian out of the woodworks. Good to see you, man. That's hilarious. All right, man. The L3Ps are down to 100. Might buy them over the Space A4 despite the battery life. Josh, here's what I'm going to tell you right now. I already saw the email go out where I believe. Hang on, let me see if I can bring it up here. Give me just a sec. So I'm going to tell you to hang on. Anybody looking at the Liberty 3 Pros right now, I'm going to tell you to hang on. Let's see here. Oh yeah, let me do that real quick. So let me bring this up. Where we at? Chrome. All right. So let's do that real quick here. All right. So, oh, I had it up here on this Amazon screen because I was going to show, like, you can get the Moondrop Alice. I have links in the description if anybody wants to pick them up. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them straight from Shenzhen Audio. Either way, it's still going to take a couple weeks for them to arrive because they are being imported at this time. But let's do this real quick. Let's go to Soundcore Liberty 4. Let's do that. Bam. So as far as I know, I believe these guys are going to be, okay, so it doesn't show it right now. So that might be what's going on. Maybe it just doesn't show it at this time, but still, from what I saw, they're going to be around when the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, when those discounts start popping off. These are going to drop to around, I believe it's either 120 or 130. So if you're looking at picking up the Liberty 3 Pros at 100, I would hold off or add the extra 20, 30 bucks and just get the Liberty 4s, to be completely honest. So that's where I would roll right now. Liberty 3s for $99 is still a good deal. But if there's any chance that you have smaller ears or ears that are on the smaller side, I would opt for the Liberty 4s for sure. So just making sure that that's really, really clear. So, and we got AAD asking, which is the best ANC earbuds under 100? You know what that's gonna trigger is Bradley's favorite portion of the stream, and that is I have a whole ass YouTube channel that's dedicated to audio reviews, headphones, true wireless earbuds, things of that nature. And on this channel, we've got a video right here that is the new $100 king, the Soundcore Space A40. So if you want to check out this video, this would be the one for you to watch here, AAD. This is the video that you want to see. Exactly what you're looking for, all the features, all the sound, everything for that low price. I would suggest that if you are looking to buy something, I would hold off. I would just wait because we have a lot of discounts coming up. So basically for everybody, I want all of you who are watching this stream right now, all of you, I need you to be in a holding pattern. Hold your wallets, hold your cash, just hold on to it because there's going to be a lot of discounts coming up on all kinds of brands. And I don't want you doing yourself dirty because this happens every single time. I'll start posting up the deals around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then I get people crying in the car. Oh no, I just paid full price for this. Oh no, like, are you living under a rock that you forgot that that a week later everything's gonna go on sale? Like, holding pattern. Pause your wallets right now. Pause. All right. Just wait it out, man. Just wait it out. We're going to get some discounts on a lot of stuff. Wait it out. Even if it's like 10 bucks, 20 bucks, but still it's 10 or 20 bucks that are now going to be in your pocket instead of going out. So definitely just hold on. Just hold on. So let's see here. All right. Let's see. Yep. How's the sound compared to the Beoplay EX? I have not tested them against the EX. So if I had to guesstimate, the sound on the EX is very different. So yeah, it's a lot of people want sound to be better than blank, and sound has way more nuance. So if you want something more dynamic, then yeah, go with the Beoplay EX for sure. If you want more balanced, more IEM like sound, then obviously the Moondrop's going to be the choice for you. But I just really hope that my constructive criticism doesn't fall upon deaf ears over at Moondrop. That's I'm hoping. I hope. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Liberty will be 120. There's already a Walmart version that sells for 129. A40 for 89. Yeah. So like I'm saying, man, all we got to do is wait. So yeah, man. Sorry, have already bought the $80 Truth Your Hex. Well, for $80, you're already getting a good deal. So you're already getting a good deal as is there. Oh man. Let's see. Okay, time to freeze my cards for a few weeks till the deal's coming. I'm telling you, man, just hold on, man. Just gotta hold on. That's it, man. Let's see. If the Alice is anything like the Sparks, the app isn't great, but also I haven't needed to mess around with the settings. My guess is that R&D was spent on their keyboard. Oh yeah, yep. Maybe, man, maybe that's what it is, dude. Yeah, but Yeah, they definitely need to start paying attention. And I haven't watched the other reviews of the Moondrop Alice. I don't know. Has anybody even brought up the issues that I'm talking about? Like the weird clunkiness with the app, or the touch controls being so funky, the fact that you have to play in order for them to work. Like, has anybody brought any of that up? Has anybody brought any of that to you guys' attention? I hope so. I hope so, because I would hope that they would hear this from multiple reviewers, so that way they could be like, oh yeah, hey, maybe we should pay attention. Because one thing I don't like is when I bring up an issue and then suddenly they're like, well, you're the only one. I'm like, fam, there's no way. So I hope that other reviewers out there are at least paying attention to some of this stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. You got to hide your wallets right now, man. KZ 10th anniversary buds, something to look out for. I'm not even paying attention to KZ at this point, man, at all. Like I'm focused on other stuff. So yeah, they put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth when they were putting, disconnected or non-functional drivers in their earbuds. That trust is going to be tough to get back, man. So plus you have so many other options that sound so much better from different companies right now that it's like, why even mess around? Even if you need something ultra budget, you got Moondrop, you've got Truthier, you've got 7 Hertz. You got so many different IEM brands out there that we don't even have to really mess with KZ if you don't want to. So just making that clear. Let's see. Kenneth Tanaka's review did he mention the controls and all that stuff? Cool. All right. I hope so. I hope so. Tafara, I am wearing the Dan Clark Audio Open X. Let's see here. Live P3 versus any other $100 earbuds. I have small ears. I need clarity rather than bass since I have sensitive ears. I mean, Live P3 are still excellent, but right now I would be pointing you towards the Space A40, if anything. But if your ears are super, super small, you may want to look at the Earfun Free Pro 2 or the One More Comfo Buds Mini. Those are 2 very small earbuds. So those are 2 options that you could go for. But I would probably recommend over the Live P3, I would go with the Soundcore Space A40 right now. So in 2022, late 2022, that's where I would go. So you hadn't heard about the disconnected drivers? That was a whole drama piece, bro. Like, yeah, it was why Critical stopped his partnership with KZ. So yeah, that was a whole thing, man. Yeah, it was a whole thing. You got to look up the KZX Critical deal. It's like he has a video on his channel about it and everything. So yeah, that's something you want to check out for sure, man. Soundcore is a crazy sale for 11/11, so Black Friday might be even crazier. My guess, it could be. We don't know. But either way, I would say just wait. Just wait. Just be patient, man. Because we're what, less than 2 weeks out from Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and a lot of the deals are already starting to pop up. Like I have to already start kind of like keeping track of this stuff. But yeah, so definitely you want to hold off and wait, at least for right now, man. At least for right now, just do yourselves that favor. At least for right now, hold off and wait, because it's going to be some good deals hitting the market, man. So I'm telling you guys. Yeah, KZ just makes the same IEMs every month under 3-letter names. Yeah, basically. Yeah, so it was a triple drivers where they were putting in drivers that just weren't connected or weren't functioning. Yeah. So I mean, and that's the thing, right? Even if you're going to do like a single, just a single DD, they sound excellent. My favorite IEMs, the Moondrop Kato, are a single driver. That's not a big deal. Just be honest about it, right? Don't try to hit me with marketing jargon like these have got three drivers, so you'll have incredible sound at $20 or whatever. And it's just like, bro, like, don't do that. don't do that. Come on, man. So, but I'm hoping that they've, I'm hoping for their sake that they've done better since getting called out on that by the audio community. But I just haven't messed with KZ since. Like, I just been hands off. I'm just doing my thing. There's plenty of other awesome products that I don't have to mess around with anything that has a chance of potentially being funky. So yeah. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. Black Friday. Yeah. I'm not surprised. A lot of companies, like I said, there's Black Friday deals that already started. So yeah, don't be surprised. It's going to be a lot of discounts from a lot of different manufacturers, man. Soundpeats, One More, Soundcore, Earfun. Guarantee you, everyone's going to have stuff on sale. So everyone, why wouldn't they? It's the time, man. That's the time to move some products. So, let's see. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, yes. And there are some that have done it very, very well. But, it just depends on what kind of sound you like. That's really what it comes down to. Hey, no worries, man. Take it easy, Tafara. I appreciate you coming through. Shout out to all my people in Zimbabwe. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Let's see. One More Evo or Momentum 3, prefer warmer sound. I would probably go with the Momentum 3 there. So, yeah. Ollie 1111 is a little misleading. Might want to get another cheap IEM. Would like chat to give me your recommendations. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go cheap, the Truth Ear Zero for $50. I mean, that's it. That's the one. That's the one you want to get, man. It's a critical collaboration. They are legit. They're legit. I can't say that enough, man. Yeah, Truth Ear Zero. Let me see if I'll bring them up on the screen. Give me just a sec here. Bam. All right. So this is them right here, man. Truth Ear X Critical Zero. So these ones right here are legit. So $50. If you can get them cheaper, cool. If not, it's going to be the best $50 you've spent on a set of earbuds. If you wanted to go a little bit higher, the Hexa, I got these in stock. I got these on hand. These are legit. They're $80 and they are seriously good. Seriously good. But either or. So yeah, you've got those options right there. So definitely check them out. It says Momentum 3 is difficult to beat for sound quality, bass, mids, highs, instrument separation, wide soundstage. Go with them. If you're not happy, I will refund you. Nice. Yeah. Truth Ear Zero, man. All in due time. Listen, man, timing is key, Sep. Timing is key. Let me tell you, unless all in due time is good when you're not on YouTube. Because otherwise you're putting out videos a year late and nobody cares at that point. So yeah. Oh yeah, bro. The Truth Ear Zero, hell yeah. Yeah, bro. They definitely drop it, man. But these are wired IEMs, man. They're not true wireless earbuds. So if you're down for some wired action, then you'll be good to go. So you'll be good to go with that. Yeah. It says Sean, what were you asking? Did I miss it? It says 7 hertz. I mean, I'm not sure what you were asking there, bro. Let's see. Truth Ear Zero, sort of, not exactly like a flat balance sound. They got some dynamic sound to them too, man. They're very, very, very well tuned. Yeah, they got some nice bass kick to them. So if you want to take a look, if you want to get an idea what they look like, I would probably just, if anything, you're probably going to want to check out I know somebody's got measurements of them. Either Super Review, he's going to have measurements of them. Maybe Giz Audio. But yeah, you want to check some of those guys out if you want to see kind of where they land as far as the measurements go. So let's see. Yeah, and it's also like my chat is stuck, Barry. My chat is stuck in Top Chat, so sometimes messages get left out and I can't see them, which is kind of messed up. But it's the only way that I can get this to work and be able to like bring up people's messages. So it's a little janky. The setup is a little janky, but we do what we must here. But yeah, I'm like, and still, man, for anybody who ends up looking for a good set of IEMs and you're in that under $200 price point and you're not ready to mess around with like planars or any of that stuff, the Moondrop Katos, man, you can get these in 3 different colors now. You got this polished, they've got the matte gray, and then they have the dope blue. They have this new blue color. So clean. And it was just released a few months ago. They pulled that Samsung move, man, where they release a color like way after they've launched. Yeah, they pulled that on me. I'm like, you guys are killing me with that. So yeah, these things are legit. I'm actually using the Moondrop, the SpinFit W1 tips on these guys. So excellent combination here for these guys. But yeah, these are excellent, man. So Moondrop Kato still my favorite. I have a whole review on this channel about the Moondrop Kato. I absolutely love them. It's funny because I'll be testing other IEMs for a while. I'm like, all right, yeah, these sound good. I'm going to do my review. And then I'll go back to the Kato and I'm like, damn, that's right. That's why I love these so much. So yeah, they're excellent, man. Excellent IEMs. Let's see here. Where are we at? What's the best value in wireless headphone market right now, in your opinion? Best value right now would be for value in true wireless is going to be from Soundcore 100%. So whether you go with the Liberty 4s or the Liberty 3 Pro or even the Space A40, they're going to give you the best bang for your buck as far as sound, as far as features, as far as quality. That's going to be them hands down. So if we get the Soundcore Liberty 4 down around 120, 130 for under 100, for under 150 bucks, they can't be beat. So yeah, that's going to be the best right now. Oh, Zero Review has some measurements. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah. Let's see. Do you think the Alice is the best sounding true wireless, regardless of features and whatnot? What are some true wireless that ranks with it? So I'm assuming that you just got here because I already went over this. I already completely went over that. So you're probably going to want to go ahead and watch the replay. The one thing I can answer for you that I didn't is what are some of the true wireless that ranks with it would be true wireless earbuds that have the same type of sound. So that's the key there. Final Audio ZE3000, Liprotech Z3 and Z5, AKG N400, any of the Samsung Galaxy Buds, whether it's the Pro 2, anything basically that's more on the Harman Curve type of tuning, where they're giving you that more balanced sound. That's kind of where they rank with. Not really. I wouldn't put them in the same category as like, your Soundcore or Sony or Bose or, any of the other ones that are just kind of more on the dynamic, consumer friendly bass, more bass heavy side of the market. It's a little bit different. So, Oppo Enco X2, that would be another one where I would say the Moondrop Alice, they fall along those lines, as far as sound quality goes. So yeah, let's see. Hey, Bruce from down there. What's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Let's see here. Hey, Slang, what's good, bro? Coming at us from Niagara Falls, I see. Right on, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro. About the One More Sonoflow, love the battery life. Nice. Yeah, those are excellent headphones, man. Let's see. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think you'll like them, man. Oh, the Oppo Enco X2 in Chinese only. As far as I know, they don't have any voice commands. So, yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, they don't like talk to you. So, yeah, I don't get it. If I've been trying to choose between the XM5 and Momentum 4, which would you go with and why? Well, I actually did do comparisons of those on my channel. Just to be clear, if you want to take a look at that, I can show you where. Let's see here. So let's do this. So in here, this is where I compare them, would be right in here. Bam, 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 bam. Where'd they go? Did I just skip right over them? Yes, I did. Sennheiser Momentum 4 review. I have a comparison with the XM5 and the Momentum 4 in here. And I also included the Momentum 4s and the XM5s in my review of the Focal Batiste. So if you want to see kind of how they compare, that's where I would go. One isn't better than the other. Just to be clear, one isn't better than the other. They both have their own strengths and weaknesses. If you wanted something with better sound, Sennheiser has better sound than Sony. If you want something with better mics and better noise cancellation, you would go with Sony. So one isn't better than the other. It just depends on what you need them for. Let's see. Oh, snowing there right now. Nice. Hey, Mark, good to see you, man. I appreciate you coming in. Man, but yeah, so just like anything else, man, I know, as far as like shoppers, consumers, we all want something to be, hey, what's best, this or this? It's really not that simple. It's way more nuanced than that, like way more nuanced. So there's so much more that comes down to like how you exactly are going to use them. Let's say you're constantly flying back and forth across the country. You're going to want the best noise cancellation. You know what I mean? Sound quality might not be that big of a priority for you, or you're just going to sit in your house all day, but you want something wireless so you can walk around your house. Then obviously that's going to be a different solution for what you need. Or you need something to work out in. You need some earbuds that have a high IP rating. Maybe microphone quality might not be the biggest thing for you. So it always comes down to what you personally need them for. So best is always going to be relative. It's going to come down to your use case. What do you need them for? So that's always what I want to make very, very clear to everyone. I just wanted to clarify that. Says, got myself a deal, half price on the Bose Quiet Comfort 45. Nice. Oh, for $230. Excellent. That's a good deal, man. Sweet. Yeah, that's great, man. Hey, Night Stalker, welcome to the Jefe fam. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for joining the fam. Highly, highly appreciated, man. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on today. We talked about the Moondrop Alice as usual. I'm going to be re-uploading this full replay to the El Jefe Live playlist. For people that are unfamiliar with that, this is where you can find that. You go to my channel homepage and you scroll down, and right here you'll see the El Jefe Live playlist. This is where I do the full replays of all of these live shows, because this one that you're watching right now, I am going to be cutting this down to just the review portion. So just wanted to make that clear. But yeah, man. So huge thank you for everybody, for everybody coming through, man. Let's see. Audio-Technica, ATH, probably not. Audio-Technica hasn't reached out, so I don't know. We'll see. So my experience with Audio-Technica True Wireless earbuds has not been good. So I tested out a bunch of them a little bit over a year ago, and I've returned all of them. So I wasn't getting samples from them. I bought them and I was like, nope. I paid $300 for one of these earbuds, and I was like, send it back. Not good. So yeah. So hopefully these are better. I'm interested in checking them out. They look pretty dope, but last I checked, they still weren't available in the States. I would have to import them from Japan. And as I said to my homies, this isn't the Fast and Furious. I'm not overnighting parts from Japan. So I'll wait for them to kind of become available unless Audio-Technica reaches out. They want to send me out a set for, to check them out. Cool. But otherwise I'm going to be waiting to see what happens. So yeah, been meaning to join since running into you in Batsy's Discord. Hey, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Currently rocking AirPods Pro 2 and nice. And MW3, sweet. Nice. Yeah. AirPods Pro 2 are dope, man. The AirPods Pro 2 and the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, both excellent earbuds, just excellent. So yeah, I love them both, man. The only downside for me is that how they lock them into their ecosystems, where you only get certain features are only available if you have an iPhone, or only available if you have a Galaxy. It's like, it's just, yeah. So, have you heard anything about the Biodynamic True Wireless? I saw a few channels actually review them. Yeah. I mean, my buddy Juan Bagnell, he reviewed them. I believe they're the Bird or something like that. Biodynamic, something along those lines, but supposed to be pretty good. But I don't have access to them. So I would definitely strongly recommend you go and check out my buddy Juan Bagnell, also known as Some Gadget Guy. Let me see if I can find his review here of the Biodynamic. Boom. Freebird. That's right. So it's going to be this one right here. So this is my guy, Juan Bagnell. Second one down, Biodynamic Freebird True Wireless, huge battery life. That's the video that you're going to want to check out. Highly respected in the tech community. Amazing creator, an overall really cool dude. Highly recommend you check out his podcast as well. But that's my guy, Juan Bagnell. Definitely check out his video, show him some love. But yeah, that's the review that you're going to want to watch if you're interested in those earbuds for sure. Let's see, honestly, best actual audio from a True Wireless that I've experienced are from the PI7s. Really? Yeah, I had the complete opposite experience. If you want to hear my thoughts on the PI7s, I have a comparison on my channel of the PI7s versus the Sonys, or which one was it? Hold on, let me take a look. because I had a not good experience with them. So I was like, what is going on here? Where did it go? Now, where is that video? It feels like it was like forever ago. I'm like, it couldn't have been that long ago, but maybe it was, man. I think that was last year, right? Let me see here. I'm just scrolling backwards through my own. Bose, okay. I see that. Okay. Oh, maybe not. Huh, interesting. Oh, it's XM4 versus the PI7s, which to me was really, really interesting because so it's right here. I'll bring it up. So XM4 versus PI7s. Yeah, I was like, there was some basics wrong with those PI7s. Sound quality was good, depending on what kind of sound you like. But for me, they were too dark. They were just too dark. Like I had to do some serious EQ to kind of get them to sound good for me. And it's funny because the Bowers and Wilkins people, man, the fanboys, they came after me hard. They were like, how dare you? But I got to keep it real. Like, I got to keep it real. If I don't like something, I'm going to let you know. Like, that's what it comes down to. But yeah, it was interesting though. It was interesting. So, hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Hey, dude, I don't do pre-recorded, bro. Like, or a pre-recorded premiere. Nah, fam, that's not how this is. So no, we're live right now, but only for a couple more minutes. So, release date of Liberty 4 Pro. Any ideas? No. If I had to guess, Liberty 4 Pro would probably be at the earliest, like May or June, but I would expect them to be fall launch. So September, October, 2023. That's my guess. I don't know. I don't have any information beyond Liberty 4, which I already have. So, but yeah, Liberty 4 Pro, nah, no idea. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Here's the thing, and I want to make this very, very clear, is that I test on everything. So, here's the iPhone. So if I'm going to do AAC testing, I do that with the iPhone. This is my Asus Zenfone 9. And if I need to test with LDAC, aptX Adaptive, aptX Lossless, SBC, I'm going to test with this. If I need to do any testing with like LHDC, I have my Xiaomi phone for that. So yeah, codecs are never going to hold me back in my testing. Believe you me, man. And for every single product that I test, all the wireless products, I'm testing them on both. Like, some people will only test it on like one. They'll connect it to one device and just kind of listen to it that way. I'm testing them on both. I want to see how they sound between the different options to see kind of where that all lands. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking that out. And the Zenfone 9 is legit for doing this. It has a freaking headphone jack, for Christ's sakes. So yeah, it's one of the few phones with like flagship specs. The only downside for a lot of people is that it's a small phone. I don't mind, but it's not my like daily phone per se. Daily because I test audio products with it every single day, but not daily in the sense where I'm using it for phone calls or any of that sort of stuff. So, but here, I'll drop you a link for the Zenfone 9. Here you go. Link for the Zenfone 9 is right here. Bam. So anybody wants to check that out, that's the link for the Asus Zenfone 9. Awesome phone, man. If you want to play games, 120 hertz screen, dope camera. I mean, it's a sick phone, but just got to keep in mind that it's it's an independent phone. So I got an iPhone 12 mini, just to go back to what used to be the norm. Nice. I just really want the headphone jack. Yeah, I mean, that's when I saw that all together, like the whole package of what it was, I was telling Barry, like when we were looking at the specs when it was announced and we were checking it out, and once I saw everything that it was going to come with, I was like, oh yeah, I'm copping that. I'm copping that phone as soon as I can. So, but yeah, so yeah, we got that option right there. Asus Zenfone 9. They come in a bunch of different colors, not just this red. They do come in a couple of different colors. Just want to throw that out there. The other one that you can get that does that is also the Asus ROG 6, the ROG 6. That one does that too. So let's see here. It's like some other reviewer said, it's a Pixel 5 Pro. You know what? That's not too wrong, man. It's like if they took a Pixel 5 to the next level. I just wish that the ROG had a Google the Pixels camera app on it, like the Gcam, like that photography suite. Oh man, I'd be, bro. Oh, the back fabric. This isn't fabric, man. This isn't fabric. Listen, it's not fabric. So yeah, it's like it's paint from what I can tell, or something along those lines. But yeah, doesn't feel like fabric to me, man. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it is. But it feels, yeah, it's nice. So far, it's held up pretty well. I normally keep it in a case, just to be clear, though. Normally, I keep it in a case. But yeah, let's see here. No, as far as I know, it doesn't have any radio functions. As far as I know, FM radio, you just need an app for that, right? So as far as I know, I rarely ever listen to AM FM radio. Like, that's super rare. So yeah, I rarely ever. I used to all the time. In the past like 4 years, I really haven't. Actually, it's been longer than that, because when I was commuting back and forth to work, I used to listen to the radio all the time. But eventually it just got so repetitious, and it was like driving me insane. So I ended up switching over to like audiobooks and podcasts, and that was better for me. So yeah, man. Let's see here. It's Glastic. Nice. Pretty sure it's a polycarbonate. Yeah. It does look fabricy on the screen, right? It totally does. Yeah, that's interesting, man. That's wild though. But yeah, man. So I can feel my voice starting to go. I need to go ahead and make myself some lunch. I was busy all day getting this whole script and everything done for this review. But I appreciate you guys coming through, hanging with me for the past hour. As usual, I'm going to cut this down. So it's just going to be the review, but the full uncut replay shenanigans are all going to be in the El Jefe live playlist. I'm going to be trying to work on the next review. Hopefully we'll have a stream for Wednesday. If not, we'll be back again next weekend, one or the other. We're trying to make it work. I'm trying to keep the ball rolling. Oh, actually, you know what? No, we're skipping Wednesday this week. We have a special stream on Friday, if I remember correctly. So yes. Yeah, we have a special stream on Friday. So that's going to be coming up. But I'll definitely be finished before LaShawn's stream. So we'll be good to go. But yeah, aside from that, man, everybody have an awesome, awesome day. Make sure, unlike Este Bandito, hold your wallets, because over the next 2 weeks, but Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals are coming up, and there's going to be some discounts. There's going to be some heavy discounts, and they usually save the very best discounts for Black Friday itself and for Cyber Monday itself. Those are usually the 2 days where you get the lowest prices on all this stuff. So just be patient. Hold on to your money. Just for now, hold on to your money. That includes you, Este Bandito. Hold on to your cash. Just hold on to your money just for right now. But aside from that, man, everybody have a good evening. I appreciate you all coming through once again. Thank you so much. Much love to every single one of you. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. And we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.